Uh, Season's been going well. Obviously, it's always nice to get a couple of wins at home this past weekend. Definitely working, growing, building towards, a good road trip this weekend. It's always hard to play on the road, especially in this conference, but had a good week of practice so far and looking forward to getting back on the road.
And, Coach, you're riding a 4-game winning streak right now. What's been the key to success during this winning streak?
The kids have been really, really focused. They've been really focused in practice. They've been really focused, every time we've asked them to kind of step up at different moments. A new player has kind of emerged. There's growth, maturity that's coming along. And I think, I attribute that to our leadership. We've got 2 seniors, Jalen Gordon and Gabby Alexander, but even more so behind that, we've got leadership from Simone Fields, and she and Jalen have really stepped up and kind of brought this team to a level that feels comfortable to compete every day, whether that's in practice or in a game. So I definitely attribute our success to, our players and our senior leadership and those leadership from everyone else as well.
Coach, we had Kip Dround of Georgia Southern on the line earlier talking about the game on Saturday against your team, and he was very complimentary of how well you guys shot the ball against their team, which typically runs a zone on defense. What did it mean for you to see from your team to hit that many 3-pointers against a team that likes to run the zone?
It meant a lot that their hard work is finally paying off. These kids, our team gets in the gym a lot on their own. Shoot the ball to work on those different looks, and to see their hard work starting to pay off. They're nowhere near finished. We're nowhere near where we need to be, but we're going in the right direction, and it rewards the kids with made shots is always a good thing.
Well, the upcoming game against UTA will be a challenging one. UTA ranks right up at the top of the conference with you guys and tie for third place. Can you kind of preview that matchup coming up?
Yeah, UTA is, obviously one of the best teams in the league. They've had a great season. We know it's going to be a tough game. It always is with them. They've got great guard play, and obviously Van Dyke in the middle is tough to defend. But, we're going to go and give it our best. We're prepared, like I said, prepared all week. Continue to prepare for them and for Texas State, who's also a great team as well. So it's always difficult to play on the road, especially in the environment that they provide. But we're going to go and give it a shot anyways.
And, Coach, this year your team is the number 2 scoring team in the Sun Belt Conference, behind Troy, who typically is in one of the top 25 of the nation in scoring. But what's it been like so far for your team to put up numbers on in basically every game so far this season?
Well, like I said, our kids have been getting in the gym, so it's not a surprise finally that that their hard work is really paying off. They're getting the looks that they want and getting the looks that they need in order to get great shots. We've got some great guard play. Obviously, Jalen Gordon, freshman Jasmine Thomas do a great job of getting to the rim. And they get there, get the inside out look. Nakia Jones, obviously a great passer, so we've been playing her some in the middle, especially against the zone, which has been really nice because she just sees the floor so well. So honestly, it all comes down to their hard work. They work extremely hard every day. Offense, defense, it really doesn't matter what we throw at them at practice. They get down to it, and we're starting to get those payoffs in the game.
Coach, this is your second season at Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken. But last year you were in the conference tournament, and this year the Sun Belt is inviting all 12 teams to the tournament. What does that mean for you and your team, knowing that in March you're going to be coming down to compete for a title here in New Orleans?
I'll be honest, we're not even thinking about that right now. We take it one game at a time, one day at a time. Today we're going to go hit the floor. We're going to practice hard in preparation for getting on the road. The fact that everybody's going to the conference tournament just means that everybody gets a shot at winning the title. But for right now, all we're worried about is UTA and getting on the road.
And, Coach, one final question. This week, the Sun Belt announced that we are partnering with the American Cancer Society to do a Suits and Sneakers Week next week for Coach Elderkin of App State. What are your thoughts on a initiative like this that, for Coach Broadhead's situation, it really hits home for him as well?
Oh, absolutely. And anytime you can support one of your own, I think it's a wonderful thing to do. Obviously, with Coach Elderton's fight and, her battle, her courageous battle and the way that she's handled it, it's an honor to be able to support an initiative with the Sun Belt involving one of your own. Obviously, it hits close to home for Coach Broadhead and his situation. And, we'll continue to raise awareness even after that, heading into February, obviously with the WBCA and the Pink Night. But, it's really just an honor for us to be able to be involved, to get involved, to help raise awareness, to help raise funds for the American Cancer Society.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Send Coach Broadhead our best, and to you, best of luck to your team the rest of the way. And see you in New Orleans in March. How about that?
Sounds good. Thanks so much.